Hello, everyone, and welcome inside the Lou Higgins Center. We're in the Ursprung Gymnasium on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University for today's Ohio Athletic Conference men's basketball game as the Yellow Jackets of Baldwin Wallace play host to the Muskingum University Fighting Muskies. The visiting Muskies come in with an overall record of 2-2. They are 1-0 away from home. That one was a 64-55 victory over the Gettysburg Bullets on the road in a season-opening tournament down in East Central Pennsylvania. After losing two straight to Washington and Lee and La Roche by a combined total of 10 points, the Muskies bounced back on November 29th with an 84-70 victory over Kenyon. The Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets come in with an overall record of 1-4. They are 1-3 here on the home deck at Ursprung Gymnasium. That one victory was in the season opener against Washington and Jefferson when they won 100-82. They've since suffered a one-score loss to Geneva, as well as an 11-point overtime loss to Penn State Barron and a 6-point overtime loss to John Carroll on the home floor here in Berea. So the Yellow Jackets looking to reverse a little bit of a trend here tonight as they get further on into Ohio Athletic Conference play. They are 0-1 in league play after dropping the overtime game against John Carroll earlier in the week. The Muskies have yet to play an Ohio Athletic Conference foe, so this is their OAC opener. And we will see what they have in store for the host Yellow Jackets today. Once again, Muskingum riding a one-game winning streak at 84-70 decision over Kenyon. BW has dropped four straight after winning the season opener against Washington and Jefferson, and they are looking to correct that trend here tonight in what has been a busy day at Ursprung Gymnasium after hosting the Cleveland Basketball Classic, a series of high school games here at Ursprung Gymnasium. It's now time for the Yellow Jackets to take center stage and show what they've got against the Fighting Muskies. Right now it's time to pause for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll run down the starters here from Ursprung Gymnasium. Taking a look at the starting lineups for the Muskingum University Fighting Muskies. Starting it in the backcourt, a 6-foot sophomore guard from Groveport, number 2, Dwayne Davis. Also in the backcourt, a 6'1 sophomore guard from Tuskegee Valley High School, number 12, Logan Stotzer. On the wing, a 6'1 junior guard from Westerville and Thomas Worthington High School, number 14, Corey Robinson. in the front court, a 6'5" sophomore forward from Thornville, number 21, Kalen Pulliam. And at forward, a 6'6" senior forward from number 33, Lucan Hill. The Muskies are coached by Coach Nathan Wally. Starting it off for the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. At point guard, a 5'10" freshman guard from Stowe Monroe Falls High School, number 3, Titus Baskerville IV. On the wing, a 6'3" sophomore guard from Brunswick, number 4, Braden Hamilton. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Westlake, number 22, Ray Ellington. At forward, a 6'1" senior forward from Berea Mid-Park High School, just up the road, number 23, Leon Leveski. And in the middle, a 6'7" freshman forward from Cuyahoga Falls and Stowe Monroe Falls High School, number 11, A.J. Postello. The Yellow Jackets are coached by Tom Heil, who is in his 9th season. His associate head coach is Brian Schmidt, and his assistant coaches are Tom Harrington, Jameel Cosby, and Will Sicoli. The Muskies will be in their road red uniforms with white and black trim down the sides of the uniforms and the shorts, as well as white numerals and lettering with brown trim and Muskingum written across the front of the jersey. The Yellow Jackets will be in gray with brown and gold trim down the sidelines. The numbers are in white with brown trim, and the BW Yellow Jacket logo is on the front chest of the jersey. The Jackets will go right to left here in the first half. Muskingum left to right. Postello jumping it up against Hill. And it will be controlled by Leveski of the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. He'll scoop it over to Baskerville. Baskerville pushes it into the front court, gets to the left of the lane, kicks it out to Leveski, now to Ellington on the right wing. Ellington out front to Postello. Pump fake on the 3. He'll try to drive to the left of the lane. Kick it out to Baskerville. Now gives Baskerville a screen. Giving go action is poked away and stolen by the Muskies. Going the other way, it's Pulliam. Going up, off glass, count it. And he puts Muskingum in front 2-0. Baskerville takes the inbound pass, dribbles off left wing, gets a screen from Postello. Thought about a 3, now sends it over. It goes right wing to Hamilton for 3, and he knocks it down for Baldwin Wallace. That'll give the Yellow Jackets their first advantage of the night at 3-2 with 19-13 left to play in the first half. Davis brings it up, passes it to Stotzer. Now it gets reversed out front to Hill, and he'll send it to Pulliam. He'll spin in the lane, go up at the right hand, no good. Rebound battled for, and it will be Davis who hits the deck and gets it, and then gives it to Stotzer, who puts it in for 2. Muskingum back in front, 4-3. Quickly the other way, it's Ellington driving, goes up off glass. It's good. Jackets back in front. Going the other way, it's Hill with the basketball out front between the circles. He'll reverse it left wing to Robinson, back to Hill. He'll hand off to Pulliam, fakes the 3, gives it on a curl to Stotzer for 2, no good. Tip attempt is also no good, and Hamilton, Baskerville gets to the top of the key, stutter step, gets to the right of the lane, goes up with the reverse layup, no good. Postello is there for the follow and the putback, and he'll have one more coming from the line as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Lucan Hill picks up the foul. That's his first. That's the first on the Muskies. Postello goes to the line, where on the season he's a 54.5% free throw shooter, and he's off back iron with that one. Rebound to the Muskies. Davis dribbles up the near sideline off to the right wing, looking for a screen. Goes to the hoop, scoops it up with the left hand, and puts it in with the finger roll. That'll cut the Yellow Jacket lead to 1. 7-6 BW, 17:47 left to go in the first half. On the dribble drive, it's Ellington getting the lane shut off. He'll give it off to Postello. Now it gets reversed to Leveski, now to Baskerville. Back out front to Postello. Fake on the 3, tries to drive, gets into the lane, goes up with the left hand, and a soft touch from the freshman. Gets it to go for the Yellow Jackets. Davis brings it across and quickly pitches it to Stotzer. Back to Davis on the right wing. Davis dribbles between the circles now. Drives to the left of the lane. Goes up with the left-handed runner. No good. Rebound battled for, and it'll be Hamilton who corrals the loose ball. He outlets it to Baskerville up the near sideline. Now on the dribble drive. Going baseline. Originally got it shut off. Now he'll back out to the right corner before giving it up to Ellington. Ellington on the dribble drive, gets to the line, gets in the lane, digs it into Postello. Postello ducks his shoulder, goes up with the left hand. He can't get the shot to go, but he'll have two coming from the line as he was fouled in the act of shooting. And it'll be Hill who picks up the foul. That's Hill's second. That's the second on the Muskies. And Postello will go to the line to shoot two. First attempt on the way, and it rattles out. Hit the front rim, hit the backboard, and rolled off. Coming into the game for the Muskies to replace Hill after he picked up the two fouls, a 6'4" junior forward from Talmadge, number 23, Ethan Taylor. Postello's second attempt up, and it rims out. Rebound to Pulliam. He outlets it to Robinson. Robinson up the near sideline of the right wing, now to the top of the key. Sends it back right wing to Stotzer. Stotzer into the post, it goes to Taylor. Taylor backing down Leveski and gets the shot to go. That'll trim the deficit to 1. 9-8, BW in front. 16.5 to go in the first half. Baskerville the other way to Leveski, now to Hamilton from the right wing for three. Off the side of the rim, rebound to Davis. Davis hustles up the floor into the front court. Sends it right wing to Pulliam. Back out front to Davis. Davis on the dribble drive, gets it shut off. Gives it to Robinson for three, in and out, no good. Postello there for the board. He outlets it far sideline to Baskerville. Baskerville jogs it across the timeline. Dribbles to the top of the key, now off to the right side before sending a pass to Leveski. Now to Hamilton on the left wing. He'll try to dribble drive. He's drawn by Stotzer, and the shot is waved off. A foul on Stotzer is called on the floor. That's unfortunate for the Yellow Jackets as Hamilton's shot went in. But the official waved it off, saying the foul occurred before he was able to lift the shot. Another substitution for the Muskies. A 6'1" sophomore wing from Grove City, number 20, Alex Coffey, comes in, and Corey Robinson will take a seat. Ellington inbounds to Leveski, and he'll get it right back on the left wing. Send a pass right wing to Baskerville. Pump fake on the three. High post entry to Leveski. Backdoor pass to Postello. Goes up with three defenders on him, and he throws it off the top wire that supports the apparatus. That's out of bounds. That's a turnover for the Yellow Jackets. Coming into the game for the Yellow Jackets, it's number 5, Luke Driscoll, and number 33, Caden Hudak. Hudak, a 6'3" freshman guard from Medina Buckeye High School, and his high school coach is now one of the Yellow Jacket assistants, one of the Yellow Jacket greats at point guard. It's Tom Harrington. Good to see Tom back in the brown and gold. Low post entry pass goes to Taylor. He gives it to Davis. Davis loses a handle on it. It goes out of bounds off of the Muskies. That's a turnover. The Yellow Jackets will get possession. Ellington takes the inbound pass. Gets it into the front court. Gives it high post to Postello. Postello back to Ellington on the handoff. Ellington on the drive. Goes up off glass, and it's good for the Yellow Jackets there in front. 11-8, just under 15 minutes to go here in the first half. Davis across the timeline. Sends it over to Stotzer. Now it goes to Coffey. Coffey out front to Taylor, and it'll get reversed over to Pulliam before it's knocked out of bounds by the Yellow Jackets. And it will be Coffey who will inbound it. He lobs it into Taylor. Taylor hands it off to Davis. Davis on the dribble drive, throws up a left-handed runner, off front rim, no good. Rebound kicks out to Driscoll. He'll take it and push the ball into the front court to the right wing. Looking for a screen, now gets to the line, backs it out, sends it out front to Hudak. Hudak to Ellington, gives Ellington a screen. Ellington with a step back, thought about a three, then kicked it to Hamilton on the left wing. Hamilton gets a screen from Postello. Throws up a three. It's no good. Rebound to Davis for Muskingum. He outlets it up the far sideline. That goes to Pulliam on the dribble drive, and he is whistled for the travel. That's a turnover for the Muskies. Coming onto the floor for Muskingum, we have 3 substitutions. It'll be number 35, Owen Emig, the 6'1" freshman guard from Warsaw and Riverview High School. Number 10, Reed Kokonis, a 5'10" freshman guard from Somerset and Sheridan High School. And also number 4, a 6'3" freshman wing from New Concord and John Glenn High School, which is right up the road from Muskingum University. Number 4, Nathan Walker. Three-pointer on the way from Postello, and it's good. That'll give the Yellow Jackets a 14-8 lead over Muskingum. On the floor for the Yellow Jackets, Hudak, Ellington, Postello, and Driscoll stay. And coming on for the Yellow Jackets, a 6-foot sophomore guard from St. Edward High School. Number 1, Miles Reynolds. Basket for Muskingum cuts the Yellow Jacket lead down to 4. Reynolds the other way, gives it to Hudak, now to Ellington for a deep 3 off back iron, no good. Rebound hauled down by Coffey, and he'll push it into the front court. Gets to between the circles, then gives it to Kokonis. Kokonis on the dribble drive, gets into the lane, and then kicks it out to Coffey on the right wing. And Coffey lost a handle on it, but it was last touched by Luke Driscoll. The possession arrow will stay with Muskingum. I should say possession will stay with Muskingum. It'll be Coffey inbounding from the corner. He gets it to Kokonis. Kokonis looking backdoor, finds Taylor. Taylor tries to drive and tries to post up Postello. And Postello gets called for a foul and then has Taylor land on him and immediately clutches at his right knee. And that is not good. Fortunately for Postello, he's able to get up under his own power. And checking in to replace him, number 21, Andrew Griffith, the 6'7" freshman forward out of Akron Archbishop Hoban High School. And Postello immediately goes to the right of the Yellow Jacket bench as you're looking at it, and is attended to by the training staff. Emig in the corner, pulls up from 14, left it short. Ellington there for the board. Ellington brings it into the front court, dribbles to the right wing, goes up off glass, no good, and it is an offensive foul against Ray Ellington. That's a turnover for the Yellow Jackets. The inbound pass goes from Coffey to Kokonis. He sends a pass to Emig on the right wing. Out front to Taylor. He'll send it now right wing to Walker. Left wing to Walker. Backdoor pass to Emig, and that was a great look and a great finish by Muskingum. That backdoor layup makes it a 2-point game as the Yellow Jacket lead goes down to 14-12 with 12-12 left to go here in the first half. Driscoll the other way. Out front it goes to Griffith, now to Reynolds. Reynolds nearly has a pocket pick, but holds possession and gives it up to Hudak. He'll send it right side to Driscoll. 10 on the shot clock. Driscoll over to Ellington on the right wing. Ellington tries to drive, gets into the lane, goes up, and off back iron, no good. Rebound to Walker of Muskingum. He'll outlet it to Kokonis. Kokonis up the near sideline off to the right wing. Looking to drive against Reynolds. Now he's going to post him up. Gets to the mid post, and he'll back out with a pass to Coffey. Coffey sends it out front to Taylor between the circles. Taylor dribbles off right side before handing back to Coffey. Now Coffey gets to the right side, pulls up, and his shot rims in and out and is rebounded by Ellington. Ellington into the front court, dribbles off left side, thought about a step back 3, now trying to drive baseline. Ellington will kick it out to Hudak. Over to Griffith, now to the right wing to Reynolds. Reynolds with a 3, left it short, rebound punched into the air and controlled by Hudak. Over to Ellington, he fires up a 3, it goes down, but a foul is whistled on the floor before Ellington could raise that shot. It's now 2 baskets that the Yellow Jackets have that have been waved off due to fouls before the shot could be attempted. Robinson and Pulliam come back for Muskingum. Taylor and Coffey check out. Walker picked up the foul for Muskingum. That's his first. That's the fourth on Muskingum. Brayton Hamilton comes back for the Yellow Jackets, and it'll be Driscoll who will inbound. And he does so to Griffith right at the last second. Griffith dribbles a couple times and gives it back to Driscoll, left side. And Griffith tried to set a screen for Driscoll, and he was whistled for an offensive foul. Kokonis pushes the ball into the front court. Gives it off to Robinson, now into the post to Pulliam. Pulliam out to Emig for three. Got it, and Muskingum goes in front by one, 15-14 with 10:38 to go in the first half. Driscoll, after catching the inbound pass, dribbles to the right wing, now gets to the line, gets it, blocked, and it's sent out near half court where it's Hudak who tracks it down before it is knocked out of bounds into the Muskingum bench by the Fighting Muskies. The Yellow Jackets will retain possession. Titus Baskerville, the fourth, comes in, and it'll be Driscoll who checks out. Baskerville will inbound the ball just in front of the Muskingum bench. He does so to Hudak and gets it right back. Baskerville dribbles off to the left wing, gets a screen out top, sends a pass right side to Griffith, now to Hamilton. Hamilton trips and throws it away. It's a 3-on-2 break the other way. Pulliam goes up in traffic, gets it, denied by Hudak, but he was fouled going to the hoop, and that'll get him two shots. That's Hudak's first. That's the third on the Yellow Jackets. And Pulliam goes to the line to shoot two. We're on the season. He is 12 of 16, 75% at the line. First attempt on the way, and it rolls off the left side of the rim. No good. Second attempt on the way, and that's good. It's nothing but the bottom of the net. That'll give Muskingum a 2-point lead, 16-14, as we hit the midway point of this first half. Baskerville dribbles off left side, drives to the hoop, goes up off glass, count it, and he'll have one more coming from the line as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Reed Kokonis picks up the first foul of the night for himself and the fifth on the Muskingum Fighting Muskies. Baskerville is a 72.7% free throw shooter. Came in 8 of 11. Now he's 9 of 12, up to 75%. The Yellow Jackets throwing a little bit of defensive pressure the way of the Muskies. And it's Kokonis working against Reynolds to get the ball into the front court. Kokonis looking back door. It's not there. Forces him to pass to Pulliam on the right wing. Pulliam spins to the baseline, goes up off glass, and Muskingum just like that, back in front, 18-17 with 9:30 to go in this first half. Baskerville raises up for three from the left wing. He knocks it down for Baldwin Wallace. BW back in front by 2, 20-18. Quickly the other way, Kokonis driving to the right side of the hoop. Bumps off of Reynolds, looking for a backdoor cut. It's not there, and he will be whistled as he lifted his pivot foot. That's a travel and a turnover. Dwayne Davis back into the game for the Muskies. He'll replace Kokonis. And back for the Yellow Jackets, and this is good to see after he limped off the court with a knee injury. A.J. Postello is back. He'll catch the high post pass from Baskerville. Give it off to Hudak. Back to Baskerville on the left wing. Looking for the post up. It's not there. He'll get sent out front to Reynolds. Reynolds on the dribble drive to the right of the lane. No good. But he draws a foul, and he should go to the line to shoot two, where he is 9 of 10 on the season. Reynolds' first attempt is off the mark. No good. Looking to split the pair now, and coming back for the Muskies, Logan Stotzer, number 12, and number 33, Lucan Hill. You have to watch out for Hill. He's got the 2 fouls. Reynolds' second attempt on the way. It's good. I'll give the Yellow Jackets a 3-point cushion. Braden Hamilton back for the Yellow Jackets. He'll relieve Miles Reynolds. Davis takes the inbound pass. Gets the ball into the front court. Sends it now. It gets reversed over to Stotzer on the left wing. Out front to Hill. Back to Robinson on the right wing. Robinson dribbles back between the circles. Gets the handoff back from Hill. Pulls up from 14. Off the mark. Rebound to Postello. Hill hand off to Baskerville. Titus Baskerville, the fourth. Brings it up the near sideline off to the left wing. Fires up a 3. And it's off the front of the rim. Rebound to Robinson. Robinson pushing the pace into the front court. Dribbles off right side. Gives it to Pulliam. He spins baseline. Goes up off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled down by Baskerville. He dribbles it into the front court off the far sideline. Now out front to Hudak. He'll send it left wing to Ellington. Ellington on the dribble drive. Backs it out. Gives it to Hamilton. On the way for 3. Off back iron. Rebound tipped into the air and controlled by Baskerville. Baskerville looking baseline with the pass to Postello. Out front to Hudak. Hudak has his pass. Batted right back in him. He holds possession and sends it right side to Baskerville. 9 on the shot clock. Baskerville looking for a screen. It's not there. He'll try to drive all the way to the hoop. Go up with the left hand. And a beautiful reverse layup at full speed. Extends the Yellow Jacket lead to 5 as BW leads 23-18 with 7:28 to go in the first half. And we have a timeout on the floor. It's a 30 by the Fighting Muskies. And while we have this opportunity, I want to remind you that tonight's Yellow Jacket men's basketball game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket Athletics. University Hospitals, Jasinski Sports Medicine Institute, proud official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace Athletics and its student athletes, and Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. Tonight's game is also being brought to you by the Oswald Company, risk and insurance leaders since 1893. Chuck Rotuno and OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider. Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. Barron's Bus Lines, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Mike's Bar and Grill in downtown Berea, a great place before or after any Yellow Jacket event. And Antonio's Pizzeria of Middleburg Heights, the official pizza sponsor of Yellow Jacket Athletics. You are enjoying tonight's Yellow Jacket men's basketball game on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Out of the timeout for Muskingum, it's Robinson. Davis bringing the ball up. Hill, Stotzer, and Pulliam. They're starting 5. The Yellow Jackets counter with their starting 5 as well. 3-point attempt by Muskingum off the mark, but Stotzer hustles for and gets the rebound. He'll send it out front to Davis. Davis off left side, now dribbles to the left wing, working against Baskerville, and his pass goes into the backcourt. It's a turnover for the Muskies. On the floor for the Yellow Jackets, Baskerville, Leveski, Postello, Hamilton, and Ellington. Now back for the Muskies, number 20, Alex Coffey. He'll relieve Corey Robinson. Hamilton lobs it into the backcourt to Ellington. Ellington tracks it down, no problem. Walks it into the front court. Dribbles off right side. Now trying to drive. Go up off glass. It's good, but it's waved off. And Ellington will get a 1-and-1, it looks like. He will go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. He came into tonight 11 of 14 at the line, 78.6%. The only Yellow Jacket who's attempted more free throws, A.J. Postello. He's attempted more than double Ellington. First attempt on the way, and he hits it, so he'll get a second one. Second attempt on the way, rims out, and is pulled down by Hill. Hill outlet it to Davis. Davis into the front court, working against Baskerville. Out front to Hill. Hill reverse it right wing to Pulliam, and now a foul on the Yellow Jackets. for a hold, and it's Ray Ellington. That's his second. That's the fifth on the Yellow Jackets. Muskingum with 7 fouls, and their one player who is worrying about foul trouble right now is Lucan Hill. Like Ellington, he has 2. Luke Driscoll comes in for the Yellow Jackets. He'll relieve Ellington. Davis catches the inbound pass, sends it out front to Stotzer. Now to Polium. It gets reversed left wing to Coffey. Looking to Polium into post, working against Levesky. He'll spin to his right. Fadeaway jumper off back iron. Rebound pulled down by Braden Hamilton. Hamilton hands off to Baskerville. Baskerville pushes it into the front court. Gets to the line. Gets into the lane. Loses his balance but keeps possession of the ball. Sends it to Hamilton in the corner. Gets it right back before he reverses it to Levesky. Levesky goes up off glass. No good. Battle for the rebound. It's Postello who pulls it down. Kicks it out to Baskerville. Pump fake on a 3. Now an 18-footer on the way. Off back iron. Rebound kicked out and controlled by Levesky. This is the third opportunity for the Yellow Jackets to put up points on this drive. Baskerville sends it to Hamilton. Now on the dribble drive. Goes up. Gets it denied. Ball on the floor. And it will be Coffey who came up with it. Postello nearly took it away before Stotzer picked it up. Stotzer the other way, dribbles into the right corner, backs it out, kicks it out front to Coffey. Coffey from 17 raises up, short. Rebound tipped out by Hill, controlled by Davis. Muskingum keeps it, gets 20 on the shot clock now. Stotzer, fadeaway jumper on the baseline. Left it short, Driscoll there to push. It's a 3-on-1 break. Driscoll to Baskerville to Postello, and he puts 2 hands on the rim. The ball gets knocked loose, but somehow still goes down and gives the Yellow Jackets now an 8-point advantage, 26-18 with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Hill sends a pass right wing to Stotzer. Backdoor to Davis, and Davis gets the easy layup to go. That'll cut the Yellow Jacket lead to 6 points. Baskerville dribbles off left wing. Hands it to Driscoll. Driscoll gets to the line, gets in the lane, goes up off glass with the right hand, and it's good for the Yellow Jackets. Davis takes the inbound pass. Hill walking into the front court. Off to the right side. Now gets it into the lane before kicking it out to Coffey. Over to Hill. Hill pump fake on the 3, and Hill throw down the 2-handed jam on an uncontested drive. He got Postello in the air. Saw nothing but easy way to the hoop and then put it down with authority. Quickly the other way. Levesky out front. Over to Driscoll on the left wing. Driscoll thought about a drive, now backs it out, gives it to Postello, now to Hamilton. Hamilton into the corner to Baskerville. Davis took a shot from Hamilton on the dribble drive before the pass. Looks like he got caught somewhere up high, either in the jaw or in the neck area. And credit Muskingum's tough defense as they force a shot clock violation. That's a turnover for the Yellow Jackets. Levesky will check out for the Yellow Jackets. Coming in for BW, 6'2", sophomore guard from Dover, number 2, Landon Potopsky. Reed Kokonis is back. So is Owen Emig. And Ethan Taylor as well. Polium and Coffey, the lone holdovers for Muskingum. Coffey out front to Emig for 3. Off back iron, rebound to Landon Potopsky. He'll dribble into the front court, off to the right wing. Gets a screen from Postello. Kicks it to Baskerville on the left wing. Now back to Potopsky. He'll put it on the deck with the left hand, go up off the side of the rim, no good. And a rebound is controlled by the Muskies. It was poked away by Postello, but the Muskies held it. Emig from the right corner, and he got it. That's good for 3. And that cuts the deficit in half. It stood at 6, 28-22. And with that 3, it's now 28-25 with 3:01 to go. The Yellow Jackets burn a timeout. It's a full. Both teams report to the bench. So while we have this opportunity, I want to remind you that tonight's Yellow Jacket men's basketball game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket Athletics. University Hospital, Straczynski Sports Medicine Institute, proud official healthcare provider for BW Athletics and student athletes. and Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. Tonight's game is also being brought to you by the Oswald Company, risk and insurance leaders since 1893. Chuck Rotundo and OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider. Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. Barron's Bus Lines, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Mike's Bar and Grill in downtown Berea, a great place before or after any Yellow Jacket event. And Antonio's Pizzeria of Middleburg Heights, the official pizza sponsor of Yellow Jacket Athletics. You're enjoying tonight's Yellow Jacket men's basketball game on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Out of the timeout, the Yellow Jackets with a 3-point lead, 28-25 with 3:01 to go here in the first half. The Muskies will send out Pulliam, Coffey, Emig, Kokonis, and Taylor. The Yellow Jackets counter with Driscoll, Baskerville the fourth, Potopsky, Hamilton, and Postello. The Yellow Jackets will inbound off to the right of us. And now Baskerville will bring it into the front court. Dribble between the circles. Signals will play against a 2-3 zone. Over to Hamilton. Hamilton out to Driscoll. Driscoll gives it back to Baskerville. Now to Potopsky on the left wing. Out front to Baskerville for three. Off front iron. Rebound to Kokonis. He's looking to push the other way. Gets it into the front court. Sends it to Coffey right wing. Coffey off to Taylor. Now into the corner it goes to Pulliam on the dribble drive baseline. No good, but he'll have two coming from the line as he was fouled by Braden Hamilton. That's Hamilton's first. That's the sixth on the Yellow Jackets. Kalen Pulliam's first attempt on the way, left it way short, hit the front of the rim. Davis comes back for the Muskies. He'll replace Coffey. Reynolds comes back for the Yellow Jackets. Driscoll will take a seat. Pulliam's second attempt on the way. It's good. It's a 2-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. Now 28-25 with 2:28 and counting left to go here in this first half. Baskerville, the fourth, dribbles off right wing. Gets a screen out top from Postello. Sends it to Hamilton, now to Reynolds. Reynolds out front to Postello. Over to Potopsky, left wing. Potopsky over to Hamilton. Now to Reynolds on the right wing. 7 on the shot clock. Reynolds has to hurry. Hands off to Postello. Postello drives. Gets it stripped. Now Potopsky throws up a three to beat the buzzer, and he airballed it. That's a shot clock violation. That's now 2 shot clock violations on the Yellow Jackets this half. Davis sends a pass over to Kokonis on the left wing. Kokonis out front. Hands off to Emig. Emig will back it out. Send a pass over to Davis on the left wing. Davis over to Taylor. Taylor skips it to the right corner to Kokonis on a dribble drive with a wraparound pass to Pulliam. He got it blocked by Postello. Got his own rebound back and puts it in to knot the score at 28-all with 1:23 to go here in the first half. Reynolds running point on this trip up the floor. Gets between the circles, sends it into the corner to Baskerville. Thought about a three, now tried to drive baseline, drew a double team, out to Reynolds for three from the wing, and it rims out. Rebound to Kokonis. Muskingum with really good rebounding guards. Postello with the quick hands, banks it off of Kokonis' right knee and out of bounds. That's a turnover for the Muskies. Ellington, after a long break following his second foul, will check in and he'll relieve Potopsky. Hudak comes in, and Reynolds will now take a seat for the Yellow Jackets. Baskerville inbounds to Ellington. 1 minute to go here in this first half. Ellington across the timeline. Being very deliberate with his actions. Has his pocket picked by Davis. It's a 2-on-1 break. Emig leading the way, and Emig gets whistled for a travel. I don't know if he walked, but he sure lowered a shoulder into Hudak and pushed him away from the hoop. But either way, it's a turnover for the Muskies. So each team trading turnovers in quick succession. Baskerville, the fourth, dribbles off to the left wing, now gets out front, gives it to Hudak. He'll send it back left wing to Braden Hamilton. Braden Hamilton gets to the line, gets in the lane, and gets whistled for an offensive foul. That's foul number 2 on Braden Hamilton. Luke Driscoll will be sent to the table to check in, and he will replace Ellington. Hamilton will head to the bench, and he is relieved by Landon Potopsky. Muskingum has Emig, Taylor, Pulliam, Davis, and Kokonis on the floor. 4-second differential between the shot and game clocks, so Muskingum cannot yet use it all. Yellow Jackets on the floor. It's Hudak, Driscoll, Postello, Potopsky, and Baskerville. Baskerville working against Davis. No 5 count started yet. Baskerville's right in the hip pocket of Davis, and nothing doing. The official did not count. It'll get sent over to Kokonis on the right side of the floor. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Emig looking backdoor to Davis. It's kicked out of bounds by Potopsky. And 5 seconds will remain on the shot clock for Muskingum. 8.9 left on the game clock. And now we have an officials conference on the floor. And the shot clock is now off, and Muskingum can use it all. But before they attempt to, there is a timeout on the floor by the Fighting Muskies. It's a full timeout. While we have this opportunity, we want to remind you that tonight's Yellow Jacket men's basketball game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket Athletics. University Hospitals, Straczynski Sports Medicine Institute, proud official healthcare provider for BW Athletics and its student athletes, and Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. Tonight's game is also being brought to you by the Oswald Company, risk and insurance leaders since 1893. Chuck Rotuno and OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider. Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. Barron's Bus Lines, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Mike's Bar and Grill in downtown Berea, a great place before or after any Yellow Jacket event. And Antonio's Pizzeria of Middleburg Heights, the official pizza sponsor of Yellow Jacket Athletics. You're enjoying tonight's Yellow Jacket men's basketball game on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Resetting things once again, 8.9 seconds left to go in the first half. We're knotted up at 28 all. Fouls are even at 7 apiece. The Yellow Jackets burned just 1 timeout. Muskingum has called 2 of their 6 in this game. Out of the timeout for the Yellow Jackets, Driscoll, Postello, Hudak, Potopsky, and Baskerville. Muskingum will counter with Kokonis, Emig, Pulliam, Taylor, and Davis. It's inbounded to Davis. Davis dribbles off left side. He has it poked sky high, gets the deflection and gets the layup to go. Postello inbounds it to Potopsky. It's stolen away by Muskingum. Shot attempt wouldn't have been good even if it went, as it was after the horn. And Muskingum will take a 30-28 lead into the halftime break. We're going to step aside here on BWYellowJackets.com. When we come back, we'll have a look back at the first half statistics as well as a preview of the second half of action as the Yellow Jackets play host to the Muskingum University Fighting Muskies in Ohio Athletic Conference men's basketball action here at Ursprung Gymnasium inside the Lou Higgins Center on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University. Hello, everyone, and welcome back inside the Ursprung Gymnasium at the Lou Higgins Center on the campus of Baldwin Wallace University. Matt Florchancic on the call of tonight's game between the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets and the Muskingum University Fighting Muskies. At halftime, the Muskies lead it 30-28 over the Yellow Jackets. They shot 13 of 27 from the field in the first half, 48.1%. The Yellow Jackets just 10 of 27, 37%. From three-point range, 2 of 6 for Muskingum, 33.3%. 4 of 11 for the Yellow Jackets, 36.4%. Muskingum went 2 for 4 at the free throw line. The Yellow Jackets 4 of 8, both 50%. The Yellow Jackets have committed 2 more turnovers than Muskingum, 8-6. The points off turnovers went the way of Muskingum, 12-7. Total rebounds went to the Yellow Jackets, 17-14. Offensive rebounds went the way of the Yellow Jackets, 6-3, and we were even at defensive rebounds at 11 apiece. Muskingum has assisted on 5 of their 13 hoops. The Yellow Jackets just 3 assists on their 10 makes. Muskingum with the game's only 2 blocks and 3 steals. Bench points favors Muskingum 12-3. Second chance points favors the Yellow Jackets 3-2. Points in the paint, Muskingum 18, BW 12. And fast break points, BW trails in that department 6-4. Leading the way for the Muskies with 8 points each. It's Kalen Pulliam and Owen Imig. Imig with all 4 3-point attempts, and he's knocked down 2 for Muskingum. Dwayne Davis has added 6. Then it's 2 each for Logan Stotzer, Alex Coffey, Ethan Taylor, and Lucan Hill. For the Yellow Jackets, it's Titus Baskerville the 4th and A.J. Paustello with 8 points apiece. Ellington has chipped in 6. Braden Hamilton has 3. Luke Driscoll has 2, and Miles Reynolds has 1. On the floor for the Yellow Jackets to start this second half, it's their starting 5. It's Ellington, Baskerville, Hamilton, Paustello, and Levesky on the floor for the Muskies. It'll be Robinson, Stotzer, Hill, Pulliam, and Davis, their starting 5 as well. Muskingum will go right to left in this second half. BW left to right. Muskingum in red with white numerals in black trim. White lettering across the front. Muskingum on the chest of the jersey. Black and white stripes down the sides of the uniforms. The Yellow Jackets in gray with the BW logo across the chest. White numbers in a brown trim with gold and brown trim down the sides of the jerseys. Davis on the right wing. Out front it goes to Pulliam. He'll raise up over Levesky for 3. Off back iron. Rebound to Ray Ellington. Ellington will bring it up for the Yellow Jackets along the near sideline. Dribbles off to the left of the lane. Now to Baskerville on the left side of the floor. He'll drive baseline. Dish it to Paustello. Paustello fakes, gets a defender in the air, and then gets a layup to go. We're even at 30 with 19:15 to go in the second half. Davis with the basketball for the Muskies. He sends it to Stotzer left side. Now to Pulliam. Out front it goes to Hill. Hill spent a good chunk of the first half on the bench after picking up 2 early fouls. Hamilton with the steal for the Yellow Jackets. He's working a 2-man game with Paustello. Catches the lob, goes up with the left hand, and gets it to roll in. The Yellow Jackets in front, 32-30 with 18:46 to go in the second half. Davis with a change of direction. Gets all the way to the baseline before he kicks it out to Hill. Hill over to Pulliam. Pulliam on the right wing, out front to Hill. Thought about a 3. Now he'll try to drive. Goes to the right of the lane. Spins in the lane. Finds Robinson going baseline. Robinson takes it into the right corner. Robinson outlets it to Pulliam. Pulliam on the dribble drive. We're going to get Levesky, and he draws a foul against Braden Hamilton, and that will be number 3 on Braden Hamilton. That'll be the first on the Yellow Jackets in this second half. Alan Pulliam at the line. And it's a 2-shot foul. Gets the ball from the official, puts it on the deck 3 times, eyes, aims, fires, and it'll roll in for him. Hamilton will check out. Driscoll will come in. Pulliam now 2 for 4 at the line. Actually, no, 3 of 5 now, 4 of 6 at the free throw line today. And he knots the score at 32. Driscoll quickly the other way, gets stripped of the basketball. It's controlled by Davis, outlets it to Pulliam. Pulliam working against Leveski, goes up off glass and gets the layup to go. Muskingum with a quick 4-0 run, leads at 34-32, 2 minutes into the second half. Ellington off left side, gets a screen and gets to the baseline. Kicks it out front to Leveski, over to Postello from the left wing for 3, got it! That'll give the Yellow Jackets a 35-34 lead over the Muskies. Davis up the near sideline working against Baskerville. Gets to the line, gets to the lane, goes up off glass, and it is good. Muskingum goes back in front by 1. Baskerville moves the ball up the far sideline to the left wing. Gets a screen from Postello, gets into the lane, goes up with the right hand, and gets that swatted out of bounds. The Yellow Jackets will keep possession with 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Baskerville will inbound it. He's in the right corner of the floor. And he gets it into Leveski. Leveski back to Baskerville. Now gets a screen from Postello. It gets reversed over to Driscoll on the left wing. Out front to Postello. Over to Baskerville on the right wing. Baskerville on the drive. Goes up with the left hand. After initiating contact, no good. Rebounds punched out by Hill. Controlled by Davis. Davis crosses over. And he'll back it out. Baskerville did a good job on defensive recovery there to force Davis out of the lane. Robinson the other way, over to Stotzer for 3 from the right wing, and he got it for the Muskies. And he looks to the bench and gives them the 3-point signal and asks them to get up on their feet, and they oblige. Ellington on the left wing, into the corner it goes to Driscoll. Muskingum in front by 4, 39-35, 16-32 to go in the second half. Driscoll on the pull-up, he knocks it down for Baldwin Wallace and cuts the deficit to 2. Robinson inbounds the basketball. He does so to Davis. Davis into the front court, walking it across the timeline. Robinson now with it on the left wing. Out front it goes to Hill. Hill hands off to Robinson. Robinson kicks it out to Davis. He eyes up a 3, and he got it. Muskingum now in front by 5, 42-37 with 15:53 to go in the second half. On the drive, Baskerville with a beautiful wraparound pass, but it kicked off of Postello's hand and landed on the baseline for a Yellow Jacket turnover. Alex Coffey comes back for Muskingum. Yellow Jackets hold with their 5 on the floor. That's Baskerville, Driscoll, Postello, Leveski, and Ellington. Davis the other way, into the lane, kicks it out to Coffey. Now to Stotzer, back to Davis on the left wing. Davis lost a handle on it but maintains possession. Now he's going to try to drive baseline, and he is called for a carry. We don't often see that anymore, but you just did there, and that's a turnover for the Muskies. Ellington takes the inbound pass. Gives it into the high post to Postello. He'll dribble out beyond the arc. Looking for an outlet. Gives it to Leveski on the right side of the floor. Over to the right wing to Baskerville. Baskerville out front to Postello. Postello puts it on the deck. He drives to the hoop. Goes up off glass. Count it. It's good. The Yellow Jacket deficit down to 3. Muskingum leads 42-39 with 14:56 to go in the second half. Into the high post it goes to Pulliam. He swings it over to Coffey on the right side of the floor. Coffey on the dribble drive. Backs it out, kicks it to Stotzer. Now Stotzer from 16 raises up off the side of the rim. Rebound to Ray Ellington. Ellington into the front court quickly. Dribbles to the top of the key. Step back three on the way. Off the mark. Rebound to Davis of the Muskies. He'll push for Muskingum. Drawing Baskerville. Baskerville slaps it out of his hands. It's kept by Muskingum. Kept alive by Coffee. And now a foul on the floor. And they're going to say two-shot foul. And it'll be against A.J. Postello. That's Postello's second. That's the second on the Yellow Jackets in the half. Oleum came in shooting 75% from the free throw line. First attempt on the way, and it rattles in. Emig and Taylor back for Muskingum. Hudak and Hamilton in for the Yellow Jackets. Baskerville and Levesky take seats for BW. Stotzer and Hill will get a respite for Muskingum. Oleum's second attempt on the way. It's good as well. 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight, and he's matched his season shooting percentage from the free throw line at 75%. Ellington with a step back three from the top of the key, and he got it for the Yellow Jackets. That puts BW within 2 points. They trail at 44-42. We are 6 minutes in to this second half. Davis sends a pass out top to Taylor, now to Coffee, back to Emig, out top for three, in and out, no good. Rebound controlled by Hamilton. He'll outlet it to Driscoll. Driscoll up the near sideline, dribbles off to the right of the lane, now back to the top of the key. He'll send it to Hudak on the left side, over to Ellington. Thought about a three, now steps into a triple from the left wing, and he got it! Ray Ellington, back-to-back triples, puts the Yellow Jackets in front, 45-44 with 13:26 to go. Davis passes to Emig on the right wing. Out front it goes to Taylor between the circles. He'll send a pass left side to Coffee. Now back out front to Pulliam. He'll try to dribble drive to the right of the lane. Gets it blocked by Postello. Hudak picks it up and hands it to Driscoll. Driscoll dribbles off right wing. Out front to Wellington for three. In and out, no good. Rebound controlled by Coffee. He'll hand off to Davis. Davis will dribble off left side, and a 30-second timeout will be signaled for Muskingum. Well, we have this break in the action. Want to remind you that tonight's Yellow Jacket men's basketball game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket Athletics. University Hospital, Straczynski Sports Medicine Institute, proud official healthcare provider for BW Athletics and its student athletes. And Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. Tonight's game is also being brought to you by the Oswald Company, risk and insurance leaders since 1893. Chuck Ratuno and OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider. Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. Barron's Bus Lines, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Mike's Bar and Grill in downtown Berea, a great place before or after any Yellow Jacket event. And Antonio's Pizzeria of Middleburg Heights, the official pizza sponsor of Yellow Jacket Athletics. You're enjoying tonight's Yellow Jacket men's basketball game on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Out of the timeout, it's Coffee, Davis, Taylor, Emig, and Walker on the floor for Muskingum. Walker just checking into the game. The Yellow Jackets counter with Driscoll, Hamilton, Ellington, Postello, or rather Hudak and Griffith, who's into the game. Driscoll with a steal, goes up and misses the layup. Hits the deck hard as he crashes into the padding here at Ursprung Gymnasium, and Muskingum will push with a 5-on-4 advantage. Three-point attempt from Coffee, in and out, no good. Rebound, battle for it, controlled by Griffith, and he is tripped up, and it's a foul on a Walker. Kokonis at the scorer's table. He comes in and he'll relieve Alex Coffey. Hudak will inbound the basketball to Driscoll. Driscoll across the timeline, checked by Kokonis. High post entry pass to Hudak. He'll square up on the right wing now. Out front to Griffith. He'll reverse it left wing to Driscoll into the post. It goes to Ellington. Ellington throws up a turnaround jumper, count it, and he'll have one more coming from the line as Ray Ellington was fouled in the act of shooting. Ellington having an outstanding second half, scoring just 6 in the first half and having to sit out extended minutes because of picking up 2 fouls. He has now scored 8 points for the Yellow Jackets in less than 8 minutes in this second half and has a chance to make it 9 as he's knocked down 2 threes and has a shot at a 3-point play to give the Yellow Jackets what would be a 4-point lead. Ellington's attempt on the way, no good. Lead stays at 3, 47-44 with 12-12 to go here in the second half. Rebound to the Muskies after the missed free throw. It's Davis walking it up and swinging a pass to Kokonis on the left side. He'll get a screen from Taylor, get to the right side before he backs it out between the circles, sends a pass right side to Walker. Now it goes into the corner before Taylor takes it in the post. Off back iron, rebound controlled by Walker, and Walker threw it off of Driscoll. Driscoll looked like he was out of bounds. The officials let play go, and the Yellow Jackets will have possession. Driscoll between the circles, dribbles off right wing, hands it to Ellington. Ellington checked by Robinson. Robinson backs him away from the hoop. Now kicks it over to Griffith on the left wing, out front to Ellington again. 8 on the shot clock. Griffith gives him a screen. Out front to Hudak on the right side. Backdoor to Griffith. He'll catch it over to Driscoll. Driscoll floats up a shot, seeing that the shot clock was winding down, and that's the 3rd shot clock violation of the night against the Yellow Jackets. Driscoll hurried. He may have had enough opportunity to catch the ball, plant, and shoot, but nonetheless, it's a turnover for the Yellow Jackets. And Muskingum with a chance to tie on this possession or take the lead with a 4-point play. Robinson brings it up, gets a handoff right back from Walker, has it on the right wing, looking to drive. Checked by Ellington, and I believe we're going to have a double foul here. Griffith is going to pick up the foul for the Yellow Jackets, it looks like, or are they going to hit Hudak? Nope. It is Caden Hudak who is called for the foul. That's his second. That's the 3rd on the Yellow Jackets. And Ethan Taylor picked up the foul for the Muskies. That's his first. That's a 3rd on Muskingum. On the dribble drive, it's Kokonis missing. Elected to go up for the layup without the help of the backboard, and it was off the mark. Ellington there for the board. He'll push into the front court, get to the top of the key. Dribble off to the right of the lane, kick it into the corner to Driscoll for 3. Actually, it was a long 2, and it was no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and the officials say it was knocked out by the Muskies. The Yellow Jackets will get 20 on the shot clock, up by 3, looking to make it more. And there's 10:37 left to go here in the second half. Griffith catches the inbound pass, gives it to Ellington. Ellington gets to the line, gets to the lane, throws up a runner. It's no good, but there is a foul on the floor, and it's against Corey Robinson. That's his second. That's the 4th on Muskingum, and Ellington will go to the line to shoot 2. Ellington puts it on the deck one time. Eyes, aims, fires, and hits off back iron. No good. Pulliam back for Muskingum. He'll relieve Walker. And it looks like the Yellow Jackets will counter that move with one of their own as A.J. Postello comes in and he'll relieve Caden Hudak. Ellington looking to split the pair. And he will not. It's off the mark. Tipping attempt by Postello goes wide and rebound to the Muskies. Score stays 47-44 with the Yellow Jackets in front. 10:20 to go in the second half. Taylor between the circles sends a pass right wing to Pulliam on the dribble drive. Count it. He'll have one more coming from the line as he was fouled. Looks like Griffith got him. Taylor checks out for Muskingum. Luke and Hill comes back in. Pulliam looking to complete the three-point play to tie things up, and he will do just that. We're even at 47 with 10:14 to go in the second half. Driscoll takes the ball up the near sideline, tries to drive from the right wing, pulls up on the baseline, left it short. Rebound to Lucan Hill. He outlets it to Kokonis. He'll swing it over to Emig on the right wing. Emig thought about a three, but now he's talking to himself after passing the basketball up. Feels like he may have had a good opportunity to go by the boards. Kokonis with the basketball to the right of the lane. Outlets it to Robinson out top for three off back iron. Rebound to A.J. Postello. He catches one in the face for good measure as he pulls down the basketball. And now he looks like he's going to try and set a screen on Robinson. He does to free up Ellington, and Ellington just flat out lost a handle on it. Pulliam pushes the other way. Drives to the line, kicks it over to Emig on the right wing for three. Off front iron, rebound, controlled by Lucan Hill, the Muskies. Hill finds Emig going to the hoop, and Emig loses a handle on it. And now the official from the near sideline, who was a good 45 feet away from the play, says that ball was kicked by the Yellow Jackets. And both teams are being sent to their bench. The one official came in from the back to switch the call and say it was kicked by the Yellow Jackets. One official said that it was tipped out of bounds by Emig, who was cutting to the hoop. That's what it looked like from here. And now the Yellow Jacket in-house announcer having a little fun with the officials, playing the Jeopardy theme song. And now both teams are being called back onto the floor, and possession will go to the Muskies. It's Hamilton, Baskerville, Ellington, Postello, and Griffith on the floor for the Yellow Jackets. It's Hill, Kokonis, Pulliam, Emig, and Robinson on the floor for the Muskies. Pulliam catches the inbound pass, pump fake on a three attempt from the right wing. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Griffith picks up the foul. That's his third. That's the fifth on the Yellow Jackets. First attempt on the way, off back iron. We stay even at 47. Pulliam 7 of 10 from the free throw line tonight. Leon Leveski comes back in, and he'll relieve Griffith. Second attempt on the way, no good as well. Rebound to Ray Ellington. Ellington dribbles off right wing. Now to Postello out front. He'll send it to Leveski. Now over to Baskerville on the left wing. Baskerville tried to drive. He's forced back out. Gives it to Postello. Over to Ellington on the right wing for three. Got it! The Yellow Jackets go back in front. 50-47 with 8:50 to go in this second half. Kokonis with the basketball up the far sideline. Now dribbles off to the right wing. Looking for a screen, gets one from Hill. Looking back door to Hill. Hill spins in the lane, kicks it to Emig for three. Off the mark. And we have a foul going the other way on the rebound attempt. And it's going to be against Lucan Hill. That's Hill's third. Credit the young man for only picking up just his third foul right there. He picked up two quick fouls in that first half and spent a good chunk of time on the bench. And he's played the whole second half to this point with just picking up one foul. Emig will check out. Davis returns for Muskingum. He's joined by Pulliam, Hill, Robinson, and Kokonis. The Yellow Jackets counter with Baskerville, Postello, Hamilton, Ellington, and Leveski. And Baskerville working a two-man game with Postello. And in traffic, Postello threw down a thunderous two-hand jam that brought the Yellow Jacket faithful to their feet and put BW in front by 5, 52-47. Pulliam looking to answer. Three-pointer off the side of the rim, pulled down by Ellington. Ellington from the right wing, dribbles it right off his shoe and out of bounds. That's a turnover for the Yellow Jackets. Kokonis the other way for Muskingum. Sends it left side to Robinson. Now back right side to Pulliam. Pulliam into the right corner to Kokonis. Leveski kicked it and then took it away, but obviously possession will stay with the Muskies. The shot clock will be reset to 20. 7:36 to go in the second half. The Yellow Jackets in front by 5, 52-47. Kokonis to trigger the inbound pass. He does so to Pulliam. Pulliam sends it left side to Dwayne Davis. Now to Robinson, back out front between the circles to Davis. Over to Pulliam on the dribble drive. Kicks it out to Davis, over to Robinson for three from the left wing. He airballed it. Lucan Hill picked it up and threw it in with one hand. That'll cut the Yellow Jacket lead to 3. And quickly the other way. Baskerville dribbles to the left wing. Gets a couple screens from Postello. Now lobs it inside. It's stolen away by Hill. He outlets it to Pulliam. Pulliam on the drive. Crashes into Leveski, and it's an offensive foul on the Muskies. Credit Leon Leveski for hustling back and picking up the charge. And now we have a conversation between Coach Nathan Wally and one of the officials. He's asking for some further clarification on the foul call. See if Leveski was in the restricted area or outside of it. The call stands, so the Yellow Jackets will get possession after the turnover. Baskerville out front to Leveski. He outlets it to Hamilton. Hamilton dribbles off to the left wing. And now picks up his dribble, looking to get the ball to one of his teammates. He gets it to Baskerville, but it bounces off of Baskerville's chest in traffic and kicks out of bounds. It's a turnover for the Yellow Jackets. Robinson inbounds to Kokonis. Kokonis back to Robinson left side. Robinson hands off to Pulliam. Pulliam back to Robinson on the right wing, and Robinson is whistled for the travel. That's a turnover for the Muskies. Kokonis checks out, and returning for the Muskies, number 12, Logan Stotzer. Muskingum starting 5 on the floor. Hill, Stotzer, Pulliam, Davis, and Robinson. Baskerville gives the basketball to Ellington. Ellington gets the ball into the front court. Working against Robinson. Drives to the left of the lane. Out front to Hamilton. Hamilton sends it to Baskerville, right wing. Baskerville on the drive, lost a handle on it, but scooped it to Leveski for 3. And bank shot, no good. Rebound to Davis. Davis will run it out to the left wing. Send it into the corner to Stotzer for 3. And we're even at 52 after Logan Stotzer buried the 3 with 5:46 to go here in the second half. Baskerville out front, sends it to Hamilton from the left wing for the Yellow Jackets. Off front rim, rebound tipped around from Hill to Davis. Davis into the front court, over to Robinson from the left wing for 3. Off back iron, no good. Ellington tips the rebound first to himself and then bats it to Hamilton. Hamilton calms it down and sends it to Baskerville. Baskerville into the front court. Off on the right wing, and we have a timeout on the floor with 5:18 to play here in this second half. And when we have this opportunity, I want to remind you that tonight's Yellow Jacket men's basketball game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket Athletics. University Hospitals, Straczynski Sports Medicine Institute, proud official healthcare provider for BW Athletics and its student athletes, and Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. Tonight's game is also being brought to you by the Oswald Company, risk and insurance leaders since 1893. Chuck Ratuno and OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider. Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. Barron's Bus Lines, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Mike's Bar and Grill in downtown Berea, a great place before or after any Yellow Jacket event. and Antonio's Pizzeria of Middleburg Heights, the official pizza sponsor of Yellow Jacket Athletics. You're enjoying tonight's Yellow Jacket men's basketball game on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Hamilton, Baskerville, Postello, Driscoll, and Ellington on the floor for the Yellow Jackets, and it's Hamilton inbounding to Baskerville. Baskerville dribbles into the lane. Turnaround jumper with the left hand is up and good. The Yellow Jackets back in front by 2, 54-52 with 5:05 to play in the second half. Muskingum counters with Robinson, Davis, Pulliam, Hill, and Stotzer. They're starting 5. Davis with the basketball into the high post. It goes to Pulliam. Pulliam out front to Stotzer for 3 from the top of the key. Off back iron. Robinson gets the board. He'll fire up a 3 of his own. Off back iron. Rebound battled for and will be given to the Yellow Jackets as Muskingum is whistled for the foul. It's against Lucan Hill. That's number 4 on Hill. And A.J. Postello will make that long walk to the line to our right and will shoot a 1-and-1. Taylor comes in for Muskingum. Hill will check out. The front end of the 1-and-1 on the way. It's good. Postello will get a second attempt. It's on the way, and it rattles in for the Yellow Jackets. They're in front. 56-52, 4:41 to play. Reed Kokonis comes back for the Muskies. He'll relieve Corey Robinson. Davis will walk the ball into the front court, dribble off left wing. Into the high post it goes to Taylor. Taylor gives it to Kokonis. Back to Taylor on the left wing. He'll hand off to Kokonis on the dribble drive. Gets to the lane. Scoop shot up. No good. Tip attempt. No good. Taylor's attempt is also no good, but this time Taylor will draw the foul. And it's against Postello. That's his 3rd. That's the 6th on the Yellow Jackets. So it stands to reason that a lot of free throws will be shot over the final 4:17. As both teams now in the bonus. Taylor's attempt on the way. It's good. That cuts the Yellow Jacket lead to 3, 56-53. Second attempt on the way. Good as well. It's a 2-point ball game. BW in front, 56-54. Driscoll takes the inbound pass, works the ball up the near sideline off to the right wing. Now back left side to Hamilton, and a handoff from Hamilton to Baskerville results in a foul on the Muskies. It's Kokonis who picks up the foul. That's the 8th on the Muskies in the half. Titus Baskerville, the 4th, goes to the line. He came in shooting 8 of 11 on the season. And he hits the front end of a 1-and-1. And now is 2 of 2 at the line today. Second attempt on the way, no good. Rebound to Pulliam. He outlets it near side to Davis. Davis sends a pass left wing to Kokonis. Out front it goes to Pulliam. Pump fake on the 3, trying to drive against Ellington. Spins to his left, now switches back right, throws up a hook shot, and he hits it with a little bit of a fade on it. Nice work inside to make it a 1-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. Ellington on the left wing. Step back 3 on the way, off back iron. Rebound to Logan Stotzer. He outlets it far side to Kokonis. Kokonis into the right corner, it goes to Davis. Davis working against Ellington, out front to Taylor. Taylor back to Davis. Davis checked by Postello. Mismatch of quick versus size. and Davis is going to be whistled for the travel call. He got blocked on the shot attempt anyway. Postello sent it away, so either way, not a good result for Davis. Ellington inbounds it to Baskerville. Baskerville walks it into the front court. Gets a screen from Ellington. Now picks up his dribble, sends it left side to Ellington. Ellington on a dribble drive, gets in the lane, throws up a runner, no good, but he'll have a 1-and-1 opportunity after drawing a foul against Dwayne Davis. Ellington's attempt short, rebound Napoleon. Under 3 to go in regulation. The Yellow Jackets with a 57-56 lead. Muskingum with the basketball. Davis across the timeline, sends it left side to Kokonis. Out front between the circles to Pulliam. Pulliam working against Ellington. Goes up off glass, no good. Ellington with two hands that were straight up. Gets whistled for the foul. Got him with the body. And Pulliam will go to the line to shoot two. First attempt on the way, good. We're even at 57. Second attempt on the way, good as well. Muskingum in front, 58-57. 2:40 to go. Baskerville into the front court. Dribbles first to the right side now, hustles back left. Spins, gets in the lane, wraparound pass to Hamilton, hot potato, taken away by the Muskies. Pulliam over to Stotzer on the right wing. Stotzer on the dribble drive, throws it up from 13, and it's good. Muskingum in front by 3, 60-57. 2:16 to go. Driscoll dribbles off right wing, gets a screen from Postello, gets into the lane, goes up with the right hand. Count it! He'll have one more coming from the line as he was fouled in the act of shooting. Stotzer picks up the foul. That's his second. That's the 10th on Muskingum. And Ray Ellington is being attended to as the official discovered some blood on his face, it looks like, up in the lip area. He's getting some attention from the BW training staff before Driscoll can attempt to complete this three-point play. Ellington given enough time to clean himself up and stay in the game. Driscoll will go to the line to shoot two. Came in 6 of 7 at the free throw line on the season, 85.7%. His attempt on the way, left it short. Hamilton tips the rebound out, and the battle between Taylor and Postello will result in a jump ball, and the Yellow Jackets have the possession arrow. The Yellow Jackets in the double bonus now as Muskingum has committed 10 fouls. Ellington to inbound the basketball. He does so to Hamilton in the left corner. Out to Baskerville. Baskerville will back it out. Yellow Jackets had 20 on the shot clock when they inbounded. Now they have 10. Baskerville to Driscoll, left side. Driscoll on the dribble drive, kicks it to Baskerville, raises up from three from the right wing, no good. Ellington there for the board. The putback on the way, it's good. The Yellow Jackets lead it by one, 61-60 with 1:42 to go in the second half. Davis with the basketball, hands off to Stotzer. Out front it goes to Taylor. He'll reverse it right wing to Pulliam. On the dribble drive after the pump fake. Didn't lose a handle on it, missed the shot, and the rebound is controlled by Hamilton. He outlets it to Baskerville, and Coach Heil will burn a timeout with 1:21 to go. It's a full timeout. So while we have this opportunity, I want to remind you that tonight's Yellow Jacket men's basketball game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket Athletics. University Hospitals, Jasinski Sports Medicine Institute, proud official healthcare provider for BW Athletics and its student athletes. And Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. Tonight's game is also being brought to you by the Oswald Company, risk and insurance leaders since 1893. Chuck Ratuno and OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider. Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. Barron's Bus Lines, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Mike's Bar and Grill in downtown Berea, a great place before or after any Yellow Jacket event. And Antonio's Pizzeria of Middleburg Heights, the official pizza sponsor of Yellow Jacket Athletics. You're enjoying tonight's Yellow Jacket men's basketball game against Muskingum on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. Each team now with 3 timeouts remaining in the game. 1:21 to go. The Yellow Jackets in front, 61-60. And with possession of the basketball, the possession arrow favors the Muskies. And out of the break, it's Driscoll, Baskerville, Hamilton, Ellington, and Postello. 4/5 of the starting 5. And Muskingum will counter with their starting 5. Hill, Robinson, Davis, Pulliam, and now Kokonis will be in. So 4/5 of their starting 5 as well. Hamilton inbounds to Baskerville. Baskerville dribbles off to the top of the key, gives it to Postello. He'll hand off to Ellington. Ellington dribbles off right wing, pulls up from 14 on the baseline and rattles in a jumper. Muskingum's bench irate. They wanted a push-off call, and they were close to getting it. BW in front by 3, 63-60. Under a minute now to play. Pulliam with the basketball. Out front to Hill. Left wing to Kokonis. Kokonis picks up his dribble, wraps it into Hill, and Hill will finger roll it into the hoop. It's a 1-point game now. BW in front. Baskerville with the basketball. Walks it into the front court. A 12-second differential between the shot and game clocks. Screen from Ellington, gets it from Baskerville. Now Ellington on the dribble drive, gets his pocket pick, tries to get it back, but it's stolen away by Hill. Over to Davis, Davis to Robinson in the left corner. Muskingum can use it all, and then before they will burn a timeout, will the Fighting Muskies. Full timeout on the floor. And while we have this opportunity, I want to remind you that tonight's Yellow Jacket men's basketball game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Nike, the official apparel and uniform provider for Yellow Jacket Athletics. University Hospitals, Jasinski Sports Medicine Institute, proud official healthcare provider for Baldwin Wallace Athletics and its student athletes, and Dan Andrews and Olympic Forest Products, a global recycling company. Tonight's game is also being brought to you by the Oswald Company, risk and insurance leaders since 1893. Chuck Ratuno and OE Connection LLC, your global automotive technology provider. Medical Mutual of Ohio, the official healthcare provider of Baldwin Wallace University. Barron's Bus Lines, the official charter bus company of Yellow Jacket Athletics. Mike's Bar and Grill in downtown Berea, a great place before or after any Yellow Jacket event. And Antonio's Pizzeria of Middleburg Heights, the official pizza sponsor of the Yellow Jacket Athletics. You're enjoying tonight's Yellow Jacket men's basketball game on BWYellowJackets.com and OAC TV. 14.8 seconds left in this second half. Muskingum will have the basketball out of the timeout. It's 63-62, Baldwin Wallace in front. BW with 3 timeouts. And Muskingum with 2. On the floor for the Yellow Jackets, it will be Driscoll, Baskerville, Hamilton, Ellington, and Postello. Muskingum counters with Stotzer, Hill, Davis, Pulliam, and Kokonis. It'll be Kokonis with the basketball, or rather with the inbound pass, I should say. The shot clock is off. Muskingum can use it all. Kokonis looking to get it in, and he will get a 5-second call. It's a turnover for the Muskies. And Muskingum's bench, to a man, jumps up in disbelief. Their coach is saying, look, you cannot make that call. And now the official on the far sideline tells Muskingum's bench to take a seat. The Yellow Jackets inbound it, and they're immediately fouled. Kokonis picks up the foul. It's his third. It's the 11th on Muskingum in the half, so it'll be a double bonus free throw opportunity for Titus Baskerville, the fourth. First attempt on the way, it's good. It's a 2-point advantage for the Yellow Jackets. Second attempt on the way, and it bounces on the rim 3 times before dropping in the hoop. It's a 3-point Yellow Jacket lead, and BW will burn a full timeout, 65-62, with 13.8 seconds left, and Muskingum will have the basketball. Baskerville now, after making the free throws, is 4 of 5 on the day as a team. The Yellow Jackets below 50%, 9 of 19. Muskingum 11 of 15, 73.3%. The Yellow Jackets just 47.4% from the charity stripe. Two timeouts left for each team, and Coach Wally, after watching his team get called for a 5-second call just a few seconds ago, is likely telling them, hey, we have 2 more timeouts. Don't be afraid to use one to save a possession. There's that last possession that they had where they didn't even get to inbound the basketball before getting whistled for 5 seconds. Cost them 2 points on the board, and points are at a premium now. Out of the timeout, it's Ellington, Hamilton, Postello, Baskerville, and Driscoll for the Yellow Jackets. Muskingum counters with Kokonis, Imig, Stotzer, Hill, and Pulliam. Their 3-point specialists are on the court. Imig hit 2 in the first half, went 2 of 4 from long distance. Kokonis gets a handoff back from Hill. Now out front to Stotzer for 3. Off front iron, tip out, controlled by Baskerville, and he will be fouled with just over a second left on the clock, and he will go to the line to try and close out this basketball game. The officials are resetting the clock. And it will be set to 0.5 seconds, so 0.3 of a second will be added. And Coach Heil says, wait a second. That needs to be adjusted because you're giving them 5 seconds instead of 0.5. And we're all situated now. Baskerville's first attempt on the way. It's good. It's a 4-point advantage. Second attempt on the way, and the southpaw hits it. Pulliam will inbound it. He'll roll it into Hill, and Hill will kick it out of bounds. That will end tonight's game. The Yellow Jackets will get the W as they win it 67-62. The officials head to the locker room to a chorus of boos around their tunnel from the Muskingum faithful. Muskingum not happy with that 5-second call that ultimately loomed large and gave the Yellow Jackets an opportunity to build on a 1-point advantage to a 3-point lead, and ultimately they pushed the advantage out to 5. Taking a look at the final numbers, BW 24 of 53 from the field, 45.3%. Muskingum 23 of 55, 41.8%. Long-range shots went the way of the Yellow Jackets, 8 of 22, 36.4%, as opposed to 5 of 21, 23.8% for Muskingum. At the free throw line, both teams made 11. The Yellow Jackets shot 21, Muskingum shot 15. BW 52.4% from the line, Muskingum 73.3%. Turnovers, the Yellow Jackets committed 17. And they forced 13 Muskingum turnovers. Points off turnovers went the way of Muskingum, 18-13. Total rebounds, the Yellow Jackets had a 34-30 advantage. They also had a 10-7 advantage in offensive rebounds and finished with a 24-23 edge in defensive rebounds. Muskingum had 10 assists on their 23 made baskets. The Yellow Jackets with just 7 helpers on their 24 hoops. The Muskies held advantages in blocks 3-1 and steals 8-2. Fouls, the Muskingum was whistled for 19, the Yellow Jackets for 13. Muskingum's bench doubled up the Yellow Jackets 14-7. Second chance points went the way of Muskingum 6-5. Points in the paint went the way of Muskingum 32-26. And fast break points, Muskingum also won that 12-9. Taking a look at the individual numbers, leading the way for the Yellow Jackets with 21 points each, A.J. Postello and Ray Ellington. Ellington heated up in that second half, scored 15 of his 21 in the second stanza. He went 8 of 13 from the field, 4 of 8 from three-point range. Just 1 of 6 at the free throw line. Very uncharacteristic from a man who came in shooting 78.6% on the season. Ellington added 9 rebounds, just missing a double-double. Also in double figures for the Yellow Jackets, Titus Baskerville, the fourth, had 15 points. He went 6 of 7 at the free throw line. Luke Driscoll had 6 points. Braden Hamilton added 3 points and 1 steal with 1 assist, as well as 4 rebounds, and then 1 point each from Miles Reynolds. Looking at the other side of the ledger, Lucan Hill had 6 points for Muskingum. Dwayne Davis had 11. Logan Stotzer had 10. Kalen Pulliam had a team-high 21 points. Ethan Taylor finished with 4. Alex Coffey added 2. And Owen Imig added 8 for the Muskies. Once again, BW claims a victory 67-62 over the Fighting Muskies of Muskingum University. BW's largest lead was at 8 points with 5:05 to go in the first half. Their biggest scoring run was a 9-point edge that came at the 5:05 mark of the first half. The largest lead for Muskingum was 5 points, came early in that second half, and the best scoring run was a 10-point run for the Fighting Muskies late in that first half. There were 15 lead changes. 7 times this game was tied. BW played in front with the lead, I should say, for 28 minutes and 46 seconds. Muskingum just under 7 minutes with the lead tonight. After the victory, the Yellow Jackets improved to 2-4 overall on the 2023-2024 season. They're now 2-3 on the home court here at Ursprung Gymnasium, and they are now 1-1 in conference play and 1-1 in conference home games. Muskingum drops to 2-3 overall, 1-1 away from home, and they are now 0-1 in Ohio Athletic Conference play. Taking a look at what is next for the Yellow Jackets. They will be off until next Saturday afternoon when they travel to Bexley to take on the Capital Comets in Ohio Athletic Conference play. Once again, your final score here from Berea: Baldwin Wallace 67, Muskingum 62. For everyone here at Baldwin Wallace, I'm Matt Florjancic saying have a great rest of your Saturday evening and go Jackets.